running a little late here. I want to get this video started. I am up very early, and we're gonna go to the riverfront, and we're gonna smoke a spliff before sunrise, or during sunrise. You dig? We're in the Subaru. No cracked windshield here. Well, there is a crack in it. God damn it. All right, we're in the Subaru. I just put this camera, put the phone in the mount, right? I don't know if, I don't know how the angle looks or whatever. I just put a new mount into this car, and I'm not, because I'm gotta put the other car's got to go to service. It's got to be serviced. But so when it comes to joints, I don't mind the laziness of the cone. Okay, sometimes you burn too much weed, sometimes, you know, it's not rolled right and you gotta crack it out. But rolling joints in rolling papers, I can roll. I can make fat blunts, and I can roll. If you get weed oil on your hand, if you get the trichomes are all sticky and you get that on your hand, and then you start to curl, and it really sticks to your thumb, you could just rip the joint paper. All right, let's check this angle out. Well, this guy's going really slow. Let's check this angle out, guys. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, this is pretty good. I like this. Oh, I could really articulate it more. I do want to put it up. I want to do up more and then swivel, so there's less of the hood of the car in the shot. But other than that, once you switch back to me, my whole head's not completely chopped off like before. What's in the joint? 1 gram of lemon sportif. I love this shit. So, last night or yesterday after work, I got too caffeinated to try and compensate for not sleeping, which never works. I don't know why I did that. Then I tossed and turned all night, had to poop and pee, and my tummy hurt, and I had too much caffeine, and I woke up at 3:30 because the cat was saying, "Feed me now." But I also had a nightmare about my brother passing away, so I don't know. I'm gonna have those for a while. Especially because I feel like I let him down. Because when I go to sleep and I'm in dream world, everyone's still alive, you know? Hey, I love the way the Subaru drives. Like, you can take your hands off the wheel. You can look at your cock. And it just keeps going straight. But I think we're right on schedule, dude. This will be perfect. I'll be able to park in the parking pit, like where I normally park for the farmer's market, and I will sit on a bench by the waterfront. There should be no police or other civilians, so it should be like just me and you guys, and the sun should, I think sunrise is at, oh, it was cool. I think sunrise is at 5. Maybe I'm a little early for sunrise. Either way, it's going to be interesting content. What I really want for this channel is for me to be able to sit down and edit for long blocks and make actual, like, videos about places, with bullet pointed points that are fleshed out and I narrate them. I want to do that. But in the meantime, I could strap the GoPro to myself and just go to places that I've been ranting about and love to show you them, to share it, before I make a whole video about it. You know what I mean? That might be the way to go. Oh, man, I'm already coughing. I didn't start smoking yet. I saw a shadow in the street, and I thought it was about to be the worst day for a squirrel. I love animals. Like, and I know they get hit by cars and shit. Like, what is this? I'm gonna blow my nose. But I think that had motor oil on it. Yo, I usually keep napkins in the glove box from the restaurants. I can do this, though. I don't have to tilt it up. I can do this, which gives like an up-tilted perspective. It gives you a tilted up perspective, kind of, to avoid the hood of the car in the shot. But it does make for some cool... This holder is less bouncy, but I could still rest the camera. If I could bring it down and rest it on the dashboard if I have to. But I think this one's pretty tight. It's pretty tight, bro. And I don't think anyone's gonna be down at the riverfront. Can we go this way? I think we can go this way, guys. I think we can go this way, guys. And imagine this, like this lit downtown area. If you're a person who's an insomniac or... Oh, see, that's a cool shop. Got pictures of his family. Got the office right there. You know, dude, if this is your shit... Like, over there's the nightclub where we used to fucking kick it. Oh, no. I'm gonna turn left. Yeah. But, like, if this is your shit and you get an apartment in, like, this kind of downtown, man, you can just be kicking it all the time. Like, you worried about your pot smoking habit? You want to be discreet? Look at all these little spots you can go smoke and no one knows you're there. All right. And that's Discovery Church. And I may not be religious and I may be downright anti-Christian, but I've gone there a few times just to go, because it used to be a brewery where I would hang out at. And yeah, the brewery was... Now here's the cool part, but I'm gonna park free parking, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna park right here so I can see my car. Hang on, I'm doing the loop-de-loop-de-loop. I want to get in that end space. I want to see my car. I don't want to get rolled up on or reported. But I'm gonna smoke this hard sativa. Yeah, I just need to park the car. It's not like I'm gonna leave the camera in the car. That's bogus. Alright, guys. I mean, do I need my jacket? Don't necessarily know if I need my jacket, but where's my spliff? Oh, let's start. It rolled. Okay. All right, you guys. Sunrise at the riverfront, and that loud ass noise is the metro train. I have a camera, I have a GoPro, they have windscreens. It's better than the smartphone, but the smartphone is so convenient. And when you're in vertical like this, people scroll your lives. So, man, there's a lot of light around here. And look, my car's just there, no one. By the way, guys, I'm at the river. Fuck yeah. Scary water and death smell. That's how the river is. It's windy. I gotta find a spot where I can put my phone down and talk. Whoa, it's really windy. Too bad I'm not in vertical mode. I don't have... Oh, my drink. I could prop my phone up on my drink. My drink. But I don't want to go get my drink out of the car. I just got to get started on my video. I love this, you guys. It's the police. It's the police. Yo, that was really dumb of me. You guys, I just flicked my joint in the water because I saw the police. That was a bad instinct move to, like, dude, I could have finished that whole ass joint. And just because the cop was driving around, I threw it in the water. He didn't even stop. He didn't give a fuck. He's just doing his rounds. And I wasted weed just now. Dude, you guys, I just wasted weed. Now I'm bummed. I'm gonna go back to the car. Look, you guys, I'm a real hood rat. I ain't scared of the cops like that, right? But I think he's just doing his thing and driving around. And what irritates me is that I threw an entire spliff into the river. I really hate that. Damn. Hold on, chat. We gotta regroup. Because that's not fair. That's so fucked up. That's fucking wacky, dude. So, lucky for me, I gotta charge my battery, but I got my Benjamin. Dude, that was sketchy and stupid. Like, I don't have thousands upon thousands of viewers, but I have enough viewers that would have been cool if I, like, set down the phone, kind of sat on the bench, enjoyed my smoke while the sun came up, and I should have just kept the spliff in my hand and put my hand down and let the cop go by, because I smoke weed while walking down the sidewalk all the time. I don't know why. You know why? It's because I'm by the metro station. Seatbelt first. Now we're gonna keep it local. We're gonna just stay here and walk around town again and find a place to get out of the car again. But guys, don't smoke and drive. Don't smoke and drive. No matter how many videos of mine you see and you're like, dude, this guy says he doesn't smoke and drive and he just smoked a spliff and then took a shit and then went to Taco Bell. Yeah, just don't be influenced by my channel. But damn, we're gonna have to try this again tomorrow. I can't believe I wasted a gram of one of my favorite weeds. Oh shit, and the heat is on in the Subaru. Fuck that. Alright. Well, what do I do now? I'm really kind of bummed. Dude, that was a bummer. A bummer. Bro, he was just driving by. I wanted to finish that joint. I wanted to finish that. Like, that flower is so good. And even, especially from a distance, it just looks like a fucking cigarette. Oh, man, that bums me out. I almost kind of want to roll another one and fucking go back to the crib and roll another one. God damn. Sorry, chat. You guys don't care. I care. That was a waste of weed. And I felt like a little teenager, like, oh my god, I'm scared. And I should have just, like, not. God, that pissed me off. So peaceful by the riverfront. Dude, I might just drive home, fucking reload one. I don't fucking know what to do, man. Oh man, fuck. That's like the day starter weed though. I had a whole thing of it, bro. Dude, bro, I'm disappointed in myself. I'm disappointed in myself. Man, I got so scared for like no reason. And that's the thing is, when you're tired like that, you don't assess the situation. I just saw the black and white and fucking freaked out as a response, man, because I grew up as a delinquent teenager and young adult. So I just, like, as a response, I was just like, oh fuck. That's a big waste of weed there. 10-4, bucko. Big waste. 10-4, bucko. Well, I don't know. Oh, man. What a waste. So I should have just put it down by my side. Stood. You know what? That could have been the right decision. I could have just been complacent and like been like, haha, fuck the police. And then he turned around and been like, bro, what are you doing here? But really, I don't think he would have even told me to bugger off, because there's no one out and I'm by the riverfront. You know? Oh, dude, now I'm bummed. Absolutely bummed. Ugh. I wanted to sit at the river by sunrise and like be on camera. But okay. Does this make me backlit or? No, it actually kind of helps illuminate me. God damn it, chat. Well, I guess this will be a stream for the books. Remember that day that you threw out an entire gram of lemon sportif because you saw a cop roll by? Simply just roll by, probably just doing his rounds. God. That's the thing. If it was just the joint, I could be eyes up, and I could be smoking, and I could make, but I had to hold the phone too. I think if I had my soda can, like I said, and I leaned the phone on it, and I was sitting on that bench, I wouldn't even budged. Dang, man. I don't even know where I'm driving to now. At this point, I love my oil, but like, dude, the flower is like nature scent. It's like mwah, and it's like and it's like, oh, you're not sleep deprived. Remember, it like fixes you. Like, yeah. I think I'll be okay, but I am disappointed. That was really disappointing. That was super disappointing. And I still like have like an hour before I have to leave. Like, I was contemplating rolling up another one, but I don't want to go back to the house and do that. God damn it. Hi. This morning the stream is just me being angry. Yeah, no, sure, I got my Benjamin with me all the time, just in case. But that morning joint, like, I rolled it with care. Or I filled it with care. Twisted it up. I lit it with care. And I freaked out and threw it in the water. Well, dude, we'll have to try this again, because here's the sunrise. I was a little off anyway with the sunrise time, so we'll do it again. Is that me telling the chat I'll do it again, or is that me telling me I'll do it again because I'm bummed about wasting weed? I am super bummed about wasting weed, though. God damn it. Hopefully today goes by quickly, and then tomorrow goes by quickly. My associate at work is on vacation, so it's kind of like boring, and I'm going to have to hold down the fort, so to speak. And hang on, where's the knob for this? Why is it on this side? Why is it on this side? God damn it. Why is it on this side? Oh, down is the way to go with it. Down is the way to go with it. I see. Going downtown, baby. Going downtown. I thought if I lifted it up, and then I went over the dash. Oh, no, that's all dashboard. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to figure out the camera mount in the Subaru. I probably shouldn't do it while I'm driving. That's for sure. But now look, now I think I got more hood. I think I have to lift it up. So I'm gonna go park and then fix the camera. But I'm super pumped. I got like one hit, man. I didn't expect the cop to like slide through there like that, though. I really didn't. It was so quiet. The guy on his bike was no big deal. Damn, I wanted to... Yeah, but you know what? I wouldn't have had enough time to come down before driving. You know what I mean? I don't fucking know. The laws are blurry. Everything's blurry. My penis is blurry. God damn it, guy! What are you doing? Stupid motherfucker. Sorry, that's not road rage. I don't want you guys to think ill of me. Like, I have anger. Like, I just don't get that, man. Like, you ever like looking through the back of their window and you're like, oh, they must be looking at their phone or adjusting the radio, and they're not. They're like just looking out into space. Oh, I'm turning it the wrong way. Fuck. Turning it the wrong way. Well, I guess if I do it like that, I'm going to see a lot of the hood of the car and the side arm of the holder. Oh, look at that. I don't know why it did that. I hate that. Look at that, guys. Now can I get it to go left a little more? Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, the whole thing swivels. Oh, fuck. Why is it clicking? Why is it clicking at intervals? I think I like this angle. Why isn't the head articulating? Alright, but I might be cut off a little. I think that's okay. Cut a little head cut off. For the sake of this front shot. I like this. Let's give it a shot in 3, 2. All right, well, let's go. Let's keep going, dude. We have got a little bit of time before we have to head out. And yes, I know it's up close angle. Whoa, fuck. Damn, that's bumpy. See, look, the sun is rising now, and it looks nice, and I could have literally been anywhere. Maybe, hey guys, you know what? I have an idea. Instead of the riverfront, where it seems ambiguous, but there was a cop rolling through there, and it was a ghost town, I could try that again, but forest preserve. Why is it so bouncy? See, I got the angle I want, but now it's really bouncy. This road doesn't help. So yeah, I got the angle I want. That looks raw as fuck. Hey, what the hell? There's a pedestrian bridge? What? When did they finish that? What? Village of Streamwood. And it's all lit up. Oh my god. That's a spot to smoke one. You guys, I need to get a new bicycle or work on my bicycle. Or if it's all paved, I'll just skate the path. Yes, that was my wake-up alarm. I don't know where I want to go, you guys. I better put it down, though, because it's red light enforced. Alright, solid green, let's go. Where in the shit do I want to go? I don't have a joint to burn anymore. But actually it's 5 now, so I can't burn a joint. It's too close to work. Well, I don't know what the fuck. Really, I don't know what the fuck, guys. And this camera mount is, like, it's bouncing. It's bouncing. Fun fact, US Route 20 runs east-west, and you can drive all the way to California in one shot. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I thought so. Well, now I'm bored, because I was expecting that head buzz to wake me up. Wake me up inside. Shave me, lick my tits, fuck my ass. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, what if we did a slam metal Christmas album and it's like jingle bell, suck on my cock. That would be funny, man. Bros. I roached my joint. Yes, I roached my joint. Ba 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 ba, toasted my joint. So, like, I guess that's better safe than sorry. I wouldn't want to get, like, a minor citation for smoking weed on the sidewalk by the river. I wasn't worried about... I was worried about getting a ticket on my car. Like... Did I tweak out and toss my joint? Yes. Should I have held on to it and just let the guy go by? Yeah. The thing is, I was worried that he was going to go look at my car and possibly put a ticket on it. Even though that's 24-hour free parking, I have no idea. You know what I mean? You have no idea. So I just wanted to make sure that I didn't get a ticket for my car. Because that's something I can't afford. Like, but now here we are with all this time and no video idea, because the idea of the video was to smoke the joint at sunrise. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm bummed. It was only a gram of weed. It's not the end of the world, but it's not rad. Hi, welcome to the stream where I complain about weed. But you know what though, guys? Check this out. I've been doing these weird cell phone lives because I've been seeing how people can blow up from the YouTube lives. Yes, I know, my face is chopped off. I've seen how people can blow up from these YouTube lives. And sure, I want to make full videos, and I've been whining about it. And I make the gaming content, and I'm going to branch out there. But this way, people can, like, the gamer, the guy who rages on video games versus the guy who's just normal real life. So like, I like to be multifaceted in that regard, because a lot of people either just play the game, or they just live stream, or they just do something IRL. Like, I want to be I play the games at the arcade. I play the games at home. I play rhythm games. I play shooters. I play RPGs. Like, I think that could be enough to help set me apart, and just, but people can see these cringe videos where they realize, oh, it's not just like a gamer guy who hops online and I watch his content. He's a regular guy like everyone else, and he's tired as fucking fuck, and he's dragging his ass to work just like everyone else. I think it's going to change, yep. So, given that I have so much time and the video idea failed, we're going to plan B and cruise around. And my vape pen battery says full, but it's not clouding out, bro. This is a little shitty local skate park that's really bad to the right, but there's a flat bar. So if I choose to get back into skateboarding and broadcast to that to the world, like me falling down, yeah. Oh, you know what, guys? Real quick. I didn't go see how swollen the creek was from all the rain. I can't believe the river wasn't fucked up. I didn't oh, you know what? It did. You know what? It did seem kind of high up to the pier where I was standing. Oh shit! There's a goddamn sinkhole. No wonder there's a fucking thing there. Oh my god, that's fucking whack. Yo, chat. Hang on. Where's the blinkers in this car? Look at this. Luckily, there was no one behind me. But, dude, you guys. Oh, yeah, they didn't. Yeah, there was no one behind me. I could have stayed longer, but. And my camera was in the perfect position. But, dude, you had to see that to believe it. There's a fucking massive sinkhole just in the ground. Like, the ground fucking melted. There's not plumbing underneath there. There's not sewer work underneath there. It was just a hole in the ground. What if the rest of the road collapses right there? What the fuck? Oh yeah, dude. Oh hell yeah, bro. The pond at the pavilion is like... We've been having a ton of rain, but I've seen this ditch like spill over onto the sidewalk before. So like, I've seen how insane it can get. Damn, I just found a better camera angle somehow. I've seen how insane it can get. Better with before I turned it just now, but you could see more of the left side. Anyway, sorry, I'm like really spazzed out. Like, literally, I would have been better off smoking the joint here at Lord's Park. Here's some men at work. Trimming the trees. From now on, I'm going to have a plan B. Because I was going to sit and puff that cocksucker for like 15 minutes. And then sober up for a little bit. And then like walk around the riverfront at the sunrise. And see if you could see any fish jumping and shit. And that didn't pan out, so. Is that a skate park? No, those are bleachers. Okay. So now I'm kind of like, what the fuck? You know what? Let's go this way. Man, some people go all out for their yard here, man. So my microphone has been muted for like so long, and I was talking about stuff and I was saying things, and now I'm pissed. No one behind me. We just sit and look at the sunrise for a minute. I was saying, oh my God, holy cow, look at that house. Holy shit. I was saying how my wife said probably won't want to hear it, and I was talking about in this video how I used to go down this street here to smack up this little hoe piece all the time. And one day I was there and like the lights were going off, and there's a beauty salon right there, and it looks nice. Wow. And like I was chilling, and I was like, why are all these lights going off? And like there was a stabbing. Yeah. Well, you guys, since my mic was on mute for like 20 minutes when I was narrating what I was showing, I'm kind of annoyed by that. Actually, I'm really pissed about that. But you guys got to see. But I was telling stories and shit. But you got to see the whole shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I was going down those streets, and what I was saying is that I've lived here for so long, but you take the main streets on foot, and like you never get to see all this shit in some of those neighborhoods. There's businesses and stuff. I didn't realize that there's when you Google Map shit and you say, oh, like convenience store, it's not showing you the bodega inside the neighborhood. It's just not showing up, dude. And I think that that's fucking cool. It's like off the beaten path, bro. That's like super fucking cool. So I was talking about all the shit that I missed while living here. Okay? And I was literally talking for like, I don't know, 30 minutes and narrating and saying, look at this, look at that, the historical buildings, oh my goodness, look at this, look at that. I was talking about things. If you notice in the video, why did I circle around? Because I was trying to show this one really ornate house. I was making some actually coherent sentences that weren't just blah stoner shit. And I didn't get it on camera because my mic was... Good morning. What's going on? Who's there? If you're just joining me, I was narrating for about a half hour. We'll have to try this again tomorrow or Saturday. I was narrating for about a half an hour and my mic was muted because I was coughing and blowing my nose. And I wasn't talking for a long time then. But I was trying to show people stuff. And I was talking about things. But it was... I wonder how long I was muted for, because I saw like a bunch of people join the stream and leave. And it was probably because my mic was on mute. That was really sad. That was really sad. Hey, what up? My mic's unmuted now. So... good for that, but we're done looking at all the cool stuff. What up? So, I guess there are some cool houses on the way out of the town, because we have to start heading to the office, because we have to work today, unfortunately, but There's one of those bodegas. It's a tattoo shop and a burner phone store now, but it used to be like a small restaurant and like I forget, like a convenience store. But that was like 25 years ago. It's been the tattoo shop and the phone store for a long time now. But yeah, I'm so sorry that you guys missed all of the, like, sometimes I'm just yammering on like a dumb stoner and I'm just being silly for the sake of entertainment. But I was actually saying stuff that was really cool and historical, and I was talking about the landmarks and the buildings I was looking at. And I was putting heavy emphasis on the fact that I've spent 11 years, 12 years away from Elgin, right? Now I'm back in Elgin. I spent most of my time stomping Elgin, Carpentersville, Dundee, like all the way to North Riverside, Maywood, like, you know what I'm saying? What strain was I smoking? Or what strain was Cliff? Because the oil that I was smoking is the Durban Poison, okay? There was a time where I hated Durban Poison flower because I was like, this isn't even strong. But dude, the Durban Poison oil is pretty good too. It's like, 80%. And it's just live resin. It's not like solventless rosin, but it's still good shit. And then the flower is called Lemon Sportif, and it's like closer to a true sativa. But yeah, that's usually what I try to grab for, is like, you can't really find real sativas. Every weed tuber on YouTube has been over this point ad nauseum, and it's like they've crossbred marijuana a bunch and they've mellowed weed. Everything is like truly hybrid. So when you get like a fucking solid black Afghan and you get locked into the couch, or if you get like a super silver haze that makes you want to stay up for days, bro. Something about like a Maui Wowie or an Acapulco Gold, just stuff like super silver haze, even sour diesel, like sour apple diesel, which was when I got grandfathered into the weed scene over 20 years ago. The hottest strain was the sour diesel, and I got so sick of that shit. And then I had it again recently, and I was like, hey, how did I ever get sick of this shit? It was probably because everyone's plug had sour diesel at the time. So whoever's watching, I'm sorry I didn't get your handle. I can't actually pull up the live chat and look at it right now until I'm fully stopped and I'm safe. But I sure was talking for a long time. I was talking for a long ass time and my mic was muted. Oh, it's Pauline. What's up, stoner girl? I uninstalled the new. I was like, let me reinstall new skate. I played it for 2 seconds. I'm like, this feels too soft. I don't like that you could just land a trick sideways and then revert, or you just land no matter what. That kind of makes the game too nerf. You have to be like landing straight or you'll fall. Yes, I know I'm cut off here. Well, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, homie. I'm trying to do more of these silly, vulnerable, goofy ass, like neurotic lives from the phone. because I don't know, some of the younger viewers saw me when I first did a couple of these as a test when I lost my brother and I was really depressed, and they were like, "You were making funny jokes. You were making funny jokes when you were in the car," and I was like, "What?" I was like, "There's some videos that I've taken time to edit that I think are really good, and they snap, and like, you like the one where I was like barely awake talking about fucking penis jokes or some shit, dude." So I want to make more quality content, quality in air quotes or whatever, but people seem to be attracted to the brain rot so bad. Like, I'll make a short and I'll spend time editing it in the editor, and then I'll upload it in the cell phone ratio so it goes up as a short, and I'll have like a montage of me sniping people. There'll be like music and text on screen, and all the cuts are flush and nothing is jumpy. It just seems to flow naturally. 100 views. I'll film myself as the talking cookie saying something stupid. Fucking 20,000 views. I don't get it. I don't think I ever will get it. I just have to tell myself it must be little kids. But it's not little kids. It's grown-ups doing the trends. It's grown-ups doing the TikTok-esque trends on YouTube here. Yeah, it's grown-ups. For sure. So, Pauline, I don't know if I'll be up at 4 a.m. again, but tomorrow I'm going to try and do another joint walk without the police rolling by and me getting spooked out, and I threw it in the... Oh, you didn't see the stream from the beginning. I was half awake and I was like starting to blow a joint by the riverfront, waiting for the sunrise, and the cop went by and I threw my joint. And I wasted a whole gram of a sativa I really like. But it's okay. I wasn't really worried about getting rolled up on with the J. I didn't want the cop to put a ticket on where my car was parked, because I wasn't sure. It says free overnight parking on the sign. But I haven't lived in this town for like almost 11 years, so I just wanted to make sure. The citation would have been like a bummer. Wasn't, yeah, so I just have to, and you know what that was? That reflex? That was teenage me. That was young me. That was my brain going to reflex mode because I was waking up in the morning still. It was just like, I saw the color black and white. I went, I flunk it into the river, dude. That was teenage me, like coming back. Was it the cops? Bro, I think that's the fuzz. The old taxi cabs that used to look like police cars. Yo, you younger kids will just, you won't understand the fear. There was just taxi cabs with the spotlight and the mirror, and they were painted almost like black and white, like a police car. Everything except for like the insignia of the local police department. So you'll be driving, vibing with your friends, you'll be burn cruising, and you're like, open the windows, we smell. Oh, look, like you're getting paranoid, like, and it's a taxi. So you younger kids, they retired the Crown Victoria, whatever the cop car used to be, like the old taxi cabs, if they weren't painted yellow or whatever, they looked like police cars. And it would make your heart flutter for a second, because you'd be chilling somewhere and all of a sudden you'd see the black and white color roll up and you're like, oh, I'm just waiting for my mom to pick me up from the mall. Do they know I smell like weed? No, actually, that's an exaggeration. Not everyone gets like paranoid like that. Like, I think maybe a few times when I was younger, I got way too stoned, and maybe like I was like driving to Chipotle and I like I saw a taxi cab I thought That's actually a real story. Sad story that they demolished the Spring Hill Mall. Because, yeah, I know I talk about drugs all the goddamn fucking time on my channel, like I'm such a loser. We used to do acid at the mall, and like, it just felt like a weird safe place. We'd stay there all night, and it was fun. Nice spot. Right on, right on. So cool. So like that whole area, what was I saying? I'm not a dumb stoner. What? No, man, I really got to get back on a sleep schedule. I'm not gonna lie. I've been having like nightmares since my brother died, cause I'm like really sad. Still, it's either a nightmare or I'm dreaming that we're all hanging out, like playing Magic the Gathering or something, and then like I wake up and obviously the reality sinks in. I'm so glad I'm driving the Subaru today because it, like I said, oh, hands off, be safe, don't be reckless. No, it practically drives itself and stays in a straight line. Yeah, dude. I never thought I would be like a strong advocate for the Subaru Forester. Should I get a pair of Doc Martens? That was kind of an uncouth lesbian joke, but you know what? It was a good lesbian joke because I don't punch down, okay? I don't punch down. Oh yeah, just kind of out of left field, speaking of punch down, fuck Tony Hinchcliffe, stupid asshole. Eat a fucking bag of shit covered dicks and choke. What an asshole. How, like, I just want to say one thing. How are you gonna be an out and proud gay person and punch down at marginalized groups, bro? Sorry, was the shit dick comment too much? I'm sorry, Pauline. I'm sorry. That I'm vulgar, but like, yeah, I didn't need to mention the truffle butter. I just like, he's like, hey, black people like fried chicken. It's like, bro, are we in 4th grade? Like, they scream about cancel culture, but they're the ones who ruin shock humor. You can't say edgy, borderline racist things anymore because there's fucking hillbillies there's Joe Rogan fans in the back that are like, yeah, racism is cool. They're the ones who ruin edgy comedy. You know, and like, I don't really like that because I like edgy comedy. I might be 15 years old at heart. So the Joe Rogan sphere and like the manosphere, like the fucking diarrhea transphobic fuckwads or whatever. It's like, what's your end game? What is your end game, dude? Are you just gonna like make fun of people who are already scared to be themselves in society? That's cool. That's cool. So like, well, I guess my point is, as a homosexual, he's supposed to be an advocate for marginalized groups. He's not supposed to like basically call to violence against them, and it's like hypocrisy, man. And the sad part is like, I can see that guy potentially being funny. Like, oh, his show is so successful, blah 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 blah. No, dude, it's like, he's not funny. He started a show where locals come on and fucking blow the house down, and he's just there like fake laughing and saying racist shit. But he's one of those guys who like, he's like, well, I have black friends, so like, you guys don't understand. I'm just making these jokes because I'm cool. You know, I'm cool with it. I'm down with the struggle. Like, he's playing that angle, but like, dude, I bet his black friends are like secretly or like maybe out loud being like, stop. Anyway, I just like, hack comedy pisses me off, dude. If you're a funny person or you're a witty person, kind of like me, you can make fun of things and poke holes in things, speak truth to power, and, you know, come up with witty sayings and shit. Cool. But you're not supposed to stroke off the dick of the powers that be. That's kind of like the opposite of what a comedian is. Comedians are supposed to, like, contest power and speak truth to power. So, like, all these manosphere, I'm done after this rant, but all these manosphere comedians going after gays and trans and black people and, like, fucking anyone under the sun that's, like, not a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant, like, doucher. What's, like, what's the end game of all that comedy, man? So, like, that's, like, you know, you just, the thing is, I want to root for all those guys, and I want them to be successful and to not be bigoted. Like, Mark Maron really chops into the manosphere guys and exposes the hackneyed comedy and, like, puts it into perspective. People be leaving the stream, oh, you talk bad about the comedian I like. How about having a critical thinking? How about that? Like the fanboyism, the cultism kills me. There's things I like that are problematic. There's things I like that don't fit the script. There's exceptions to rules, but people are like, oh, you made fun of the guy I like. Fuck you. And they don't listen to what you're saying. I want them to be successful and not bigoted. Power goes to people's heads. When Kill Tony blew up, I think that's when he's like, hey man, watermelon fried chicken jokes, they make the crowd go wild. It's like, who are you catering to? Just because you can cater to a demographic and get them all riled up, that's not a good thing. So you get the evangelical Christians to laugh at your watermelon jokes? Okay, cool. You got money from that. That's morally bankrupt. That's mentally unwell. That's like me if I said, you know what, guys, I'm not really racist, but if my jokes really sell to KKK guys, and you know what, I'm not really racist, but I'm gonna sell out arenas to white supremacists because I make edgy jokes. Oh, and it's not a boomer problem. It's not an old people problem. I'm 36. It's not a... Young people are literally like... They went to the courthouse when Chud the Builder was like going to court, and they're like, this is about free speech. Yes. Yes. And maybe it's because I'm a ghetto-ass white boy. And I have a different kind of perspective growing up in like a mixed environment. It's just... I'm gonna look left, I'm gonna look right. Hey guys, don't jump down my throat. These guys are medically R-worded. People who are racist are medically retarded. If you just look at someone and you go, I don't like you. What other explanation is there for that? That's mental retardation. Well, in most cases, especially in Alabama and Arkansas, it's probably fetal alcohol syndrome. My mama really likes sniffing carburetor cleaner and drinking that good old number. What is Jack Daniels? What is it? Number 74 or barrel 70? I don't know the fucking Jack Daniels. First of all, I don't really drink a lot of alcohol. It's poison. Sometimes, you know, you get a buzz on when you're smoking your weed. Maybe you have a brewski, like an IPA or a microbrew. But bro, Jack Daniels is by and large the most disgusting diarrhea shit tasting whiskey anyone can get. The fact that it's so popular blows me, bro. Sucks me off in the park. I don't fucking know why. It's like, I'm a Crown Royale guy. You could shit on me for that, but Yeah, there's added caramel color and there's added sugars, Eags. Yeah, okay, I'm not a whiskey head, all right? I'm not like I said, I'm a stoner. I don't really do alcohol, but when it comes to whiskey, Jack Daniels is awful. I did have a bad vomit experience on Jim Beam once. Oddly enough, like I don't think I've ever gotten so wasted that like I vomited everywhere. I was sick, and I decided to like be like doing shots with the broskies when I was like, I don't know, I don't even think I was 21, and I was doing shots with the broskies, and I was like, I don't feel good, and so the sour mash whiskey, dude, the sour mash whiskey, I can fuck with Buchanan's, especially the pineapple one, but sour mash reminds me of that time. There was one other time I threw up while drinking. And it wasn't because I was piss wasted. Remember, I was young and I wasn't fat then, and I had abs. So like my metabolism was like really fast. And liquor's different when it processes like that. It's not like nowadays if I try to drink, I just fall asleep and I feel sick. But I was at bowling practice, and you know, the older guys were egging me on, and they had pitchers, like, you know, cheap. I don't know, I was like 22, 23, but I had brought my own brew. I brought 3 Floyd's Alpha King. Boom, 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 knocking them back. It's not good, guys. I'm not condoning it, but like when I was younger and crazier, and it just, you know, I was at bowling, an old man's activity. We would tear down the house at bowling, man. We would play death metal and black metal and industrial and hip hop on the jukebox, fucking piss people off. So anyway, back when I smoked cigarettes, it's been like 12 years smoke free. But back when I smoked cigarettes, I said, guys, I gotta go grab a cigarette. Okay. I walked out. People just left. I walked out to the smoking area, and I went. I had been drinking so many brews. I maybe had like my friend at the bowling alley probably hooked it up with the French fries, or made me a snack or something, didn't charge me, and then liquid, running around, throwing the ball. I think I went and played DDR when I was fucking sloshed. Ugh. When I hit the cigarette and I kind of tickled my throat a little bit. Sometimes you do that, and then I was like, I'm good, guys. I'm gonna need another beer. I'm so glad that like I don't consume alcohol. Like I see a lot of friends, acquaintances, and cohorts consume alcohol, and it fucking damages their brain. I see otherwise smart people, you know, say what you will about consuming cannabis all the time. It doesn't kill brain cells, though. It's not a malignancy. Are there times where it pays to not be stoned and you should just be like straight and get your shit done? Absolutely. Yeah, as a stoner, I could admit that. But dude, being drunk, you can't hop in your car. You could if you're really a piece of shit and you want to endanger other people's lives, but when you're drunk, like, try to put together an IKEA bookcase when you're fucking sloshed. Chances are you're gonna break something, lose something, have extra parts at the end, be pissed the fuck off, throw it in the garbage, and have to buy another one. When you're stoned, you're gonna read the instructions. Fuck, you might read the instructions in Spanish. Yeah, so just like, I don't know, today's rant is totally different. And no, I'm not going to stop for breakfast. We're going to get right to the office. It is a bummer that my mic was muted for so much of that video this morning, because I was showing off some pretty cool shit. I mean, there's some cool shit over here. But not as cool as the cool shit where I was. we're gonna have to keep exploring there. Like I said, I lived there for so long, I grew up there, but there's a lot of streets I never went down, bro. Fucking whack that you could live somewhere, you know, like all these places you've never seen. What happened? It's connection, man. Well, yeah, bro. Holier than thou. No. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I can be polarizing with some black and white opinions. You know, this sucks or this is bad. But I also say what's good. And it's not holier than thou to point out bigotry and hatred and dog shit and slop. So you might be one of those Austin, Texas comedy bros. Like, dude, Tony Hinchcliffe is a fuckwad piece of shit. And again, this is my point. People are like, oh, you were mean about the guy that fucking I like, and so I'm not gonna fucking have critical thinking and listen to what you're saying. That type of toxicity is just not, that doesn't move society forward. I don't know him on a personal level. I don't fucking hate him like I don't know who he is, like, but I know what he's putting out into the world is bad. I'm not righteous. I just, fuck me for having a sense of right and wrong. I will always stand up for like people who have a diminished voice. You're gonna fucking shit on trans people all the time? I'm gonna stand up for them. You're gonna shit on gay people, black people, all minorities, and shit on people all the fucking time? You're gonna fucking be Islamophobic and just fucking treat people as a monolith, call them all terrorists, tell them, say blow them up, fucking shit on everybody? I don't know what that was. Fucking shit on everybody, fucking say all that shit and do all that shit. Bro. There are people with a diminished voice, and when you punch down constantly, you're promoting indirectly or directly violence against said groups. And it's not, it's not a liberal hot take, you libtard. It's not a liberal hot take to be like, oh yeah, people should have basic First Amendment rights, 14th Amendment rights. People should have the freedom to be themselves and the pursuit of happiness. That's what America's about. So when I see someone who's gay and fucking shits on trans people and shits on LGBTQ because it's funny and the bros like to hear the word faggot, like, that's not, it's a quick buck, it's a quick yuck, it's a quick laugh, it's a cheap thrill. It's not real comedy. It's catering to the brain dead hogs. And so I'm not saying, oh, I'm like this better, amazing, better person, but I don't go on stage and fucking talk shit about people who have a diminished voice in society. I don't put down people that are afraid to leave their house because of hatred. So yeah, not claiming to be better than him, but by comparison, yeah, the guy in the comment who said like, your holier than thou attitude is blah 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 blah, you're never gonna make it as an influencer. I don't want to be an influencer. I'm a gamer. I stream gameplay. You dumbass. I'm not an influencer. I like to be live because I like making videos and I like editing. It's not about hearing myself talk, you dumb fuck. I like to create and I like to make videos and I like to connect with other people through the miracle of the internet. Deadass, it's so cool to connect with people from all around the world. And you think I'm here sniffing my own farts. Get real, bro. I know that I'm insignificant. I know that I'm meaningless. I know my place in the universe. I've had a proper ego death. I know that, like, that's why I didn't like Tony's special that was fucking like racist. Because like his ego has exploded. Maybe if he took a bunch of shrooms, he's like, wow, what I'm doing is bullshit. I should write real jokes instead of just fucking be like, the filthy black people like fucking watermelon. They rob people. It's so funny. It's so funny viewing a group as a monolith. Guess what? Out of all my black friends, I'm most likely to rob somebody. I'm white. Fuckers. I just can't stand people standing up for racism. That guy... Hang on, let me read the comment. Bro, your holier-than-thou attitude is insufferable. Who can watch this? Again, a fanboy of Tony Hinchcliffe. People have opinions, you know. I see guys saying the earth is flat and all this fucking weird shit, and they have hundreds of followers, and they don't, you know. So a hater comment comes in and says some shit like that. You guys, I will always stand up for injustice. For injustice. No, that sounded wrong. I will always stand up against injustice. I will always scream loud for the people who have no voice or a diminished voice in society. Okay? Why people hate gay people and trans people so much and black people so much, I can't comprehend. Because queer art and music has done nothing but, like, contributed to society. Okay? Often the most strange and different people are the most expressive. Black people did nothing but invent things for society, and we diarrheaed on them. I'm Italian, okay? We had Benito Mussolini. It was bad, whatever, but I wasn't part of racism in America, okay? Let's get that out of the way, because people like to make stupid counter arguments like, oh, well, you live in a house that was built by, if you really want to split hairs, you know what I mean? Apples and oranges, my friend. But that guy saying that my attitude was insufferable when I was talking about Tony Hinchcliffe, bro, how big is your vagina? You pussy ass bitch. Oh, Eages, you're being misogynistic, and you said you weren't like that. You know what? Sometimes guys are giant pussies. You gotta tell them they're giant pussies. That guy's a giant pussy. What's his name? Okay, you can try now. Okay. You can put a plastic bag over your head and suffocate. Slowly. Like, I was trying to make a valid point about hatred in the world. I was trying to actually say something serious, and homeboys like, your holier-than-thou attitude is insufferable. Guys, they're trying to delete it from the internet. His last special, it was so bad. Go watch it. He literally said, oh, black people just rob people. Oh, they like fried chicken and watermelon. Oh, you know, like, keep your kids away from black people. Like, that's not even funny. Like, dude, you want to say a good racist joke? Say a good racist joke. Say something about their culture. Say something about the clash of white and black culture and like how silly that is. Say a racist joke that even has a fucking punchline. The punchline can't just be like, black people, am I right? Because what he doesn't understand is like, being gay isn't a race, but he's gay, and that's a marginalized group. And to the people that are xenophobic and hateful and just like, they're all undesirables are squished into the same box. You don't understand. That's how hatred and evil works. And like, just, I don't care about edgy comedy. Edgy comedy's good. Edgy comedy is good. Make a racist joke. Say a racist joke. Make an observation about black culture. Make an observation about trans life. Make an observation about being gay. You know, say George Michael sucked cock. I don't give a fuck. But the punchline can't just be, oh, these people exist. Their normal is different than my normal. Isn't that a funny observation? We should hate these people. Or we should look at them differently or with disgust. Dude, that's not a joke. That's not a punchline. Like, I don't care how you say, oh, you stupid liberal. First of all, I'm not a liberal. I fucking hate liberals. Oh, you stupid lefty. You fucking cancel culture. Left police. You don't want anyone to make a joke. No, that's not it. That's not it. It's just hacky when there is no joke. There's no setup to a punchline. The punchline is black people scary. He might have a gun. Like, that's not a punchline. That's not a joke. A joke has like a setup and like an expectation, and then a delivery on an expectation, or it has a deviation from an expectation and then a punchline. Or it's anecdotal and you tell a story and there's a punchline in there somewhere. I watched 30 minutes of the Tony Hinchcliffe special and I had to turn it off. I was like, maybe I should do a commentary on this. I don't like to get political on my stream because I have a lot of Republican viewers. But there's certain things that are just like not partisan issues. They're human issues. They're not partisan issues, okay? So you can say, oh, you fucking pussy, limp-wristed, snowflake, libtard, offended, cancel culture, hate fucking comedy police. That's not what I'm doing, you guys. I hate fucking do-nothing Democrats and limp-wristed liberals also. Okay? I'm a leftist. It's a little different. What you don't understand is that that's not comedy. It's not following a formula of comedy. It's not making a joke. Comedy offers a silly escape and a big laugh. And sometimes it offers social commentary with the people, the late, great George Carlin. Oh my goodness, one of my favorites. It offers social commentary or some sort of observation about the world. Even the shitty comedy from the 90s like Jerry Seinfeld, what's the deal with airplane food? It was relatable and quirky or whatever. There was a joke there. There was a shared laugh. There was an experience there. Like, I cannot stress enough. Tony Hinchcliffe going on stage and just being like, faggot. And letting everyone laugh. And then going, black people like chicken. And then everyone's like, ah! The hogs fucking lose their mind. Just, you guys, the guy who said that about me, I beg you, I implore you to exercise critical thinking. I'm not saying it's out of bounds or not okay. You can make fun of whatever you want. You can fucking clown on gay people. You can fucking clown on black people. You can clown on trans people. You can clown on immigrants. Okay? You can clown on Italians. You can clown on Irish people and Mexicans. I'm not against that. I'm not even against edgy comedy. What I am against is just being fucking racist and then going, huh, that was a great joke. That's not a joke. That's not a joke, bro. Like, an edgy joke is like, oh, you know, like talking, oh, black people are made of chocolate. I don't fucking know. Because I don't fucking think of these things because I'm not a bigoted piece of shit, right? I cannot stress enough. Final point here before I have to go. Just being racist or just being homophobic, yes, you can be homophobic when you're gay. You can be hateful when you're gay. It's not like, it's like the same excuse, like, oh, I have 3 black friends, so I'm not racist. Okay. When they're not around, do you call them hard R? So anyway, I just want to say, final point, my Jerry Springer's final thought of the day is, it's not motherfucking comedy to just be racist or just be homophobic. And fuck this guy. Peace out, man. Peace out, man. Also, peace out. Nope, that's it. See ya.